Guys, welcome back to my channel. Subscribers, welcome back. For newcomers, welcome. This is my new segment. Welcome to my new segment. We are going to do Chinese zodiac tarot readings. So this reading is for people born in the year of the rabbit, and it's for mid-September through to mid-October. Now, if you don't know your Chinese zodiac animal for the year that you're born, you can look it up on the internet, and I'm also going to put a few links in the description box below. So find out what animal you're born under, what year, and come back and check out these readings. So this is for people born in the year of the rabbit. Let's see what's going on with you guys from now, mid-September to mid-October. For private readings, please email me at madamotaro@hotmail.com, and please follow and like me on Instagram and Facebook for your chance to win free readings that I'm going to be presenting very soon to celebrate the new segment. Okay. There's one more round. What is happening with the bunny rabbits? Okay. Okay, well, so far, rabbits, you're definitely at a more earthier phase in your life, a time of hard work, possibly a moderate income coming in. Reflection on the past, reflection on regret, on something maybe that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, regret on past actions. And there's going to be some choices that need to be made. At first they seem kind of not so hard, and then you realize they're kind of intense. Some serious choices that need to be made. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm losing my voice. I hope you guys can hear me. Maybe not seeing eye to eye with somebody by the end of October. And also, you guys, choices in love. Okay. So, like I said, to begin with, you're coming into a more earthier phase in life. You've got the Knight of Pentacles and you've got the Nine of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles represents somebody who is quite hardworking, humble, loyal. It could also represent a moderate income coming in to your life, a moderate fortune. And it also talks about a phasier stage in life, because the Knight of Pentacles really represents somebody who is... they can make a good partner, a lifelong partner. Now, this could be you, or could this? I just smudged my lipstick. Okay, okay. So this could be you, or this could be somebody coming into your life. But if they're coming into your life, this is because this is a stage that you're at in your life, or you will be at. Because with the Nine of Wands, it's like you went through a struggle, but you haven't given up. And it's like you're exhausted. You've been through a lot, but you feel like there's one more obstacle I need to get through so that I can achieve success. And that's what the Nine of Wands represents. And I think that what that success is something that means stability to you, security to you. Yeah. And yeah, it's not something along the lines of, oh, I'm gonna something. It's not something that's not stable. Like, it's not like, oh, if I get through one more phase, then I'm going to be, you know, a major rock star. No, it's like, if I get through this last phase, I've found my base, I found my stability, I can chill. Straight after that, you've got Justice and you've got the Five of Cups. So you could be dealing with some sort of legal situation, and it may very well be going to your favor. It may not be legal. It just may be something that was unjust and it's going to start coming out just. However, with that, you've got the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is really reflecting on past situations, feeling possible regret over a past love or a past relationship. And because it's come up with Justice, it's almost saying something's going to turn out just, but whatever that just situation is, yes, it's right, but unfortunately it is because of something that happened in the past. So, for example, the just situation might be that you, if it's a legal situation, it might be that you win something in court, but the fact that you had to go through that is because of something that happened in the past. Anyway, we will definitely clarify. So that's for the second half of September, which is the first part of the reading. And then going to the second part, which is the first part of October, like I said to you, there's some very serious choices that need to be made, rabbits. At first, you start with the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's either a choice or you've got a lot of things that you're juggling. You know, you're juggling finances, you're juggling responsibilities. You're trying to juggle several different things to make sure they all work well. But with that, you also have the Two of Swords. Now, with the Two of Swords, this situation that you've put yourself in leads you into a situation where you need to make a choice. And unfortunately, the choice is not easy. With the Two of Swords, it means that it can be difficult if you choose A or B. So it's a little bit hard for you to make, and it may give you some stress because later on you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody. There's conflict, there's arguments. But the result of that, rabbits, is that you are going to end up having several choices in your life because you've got the Seven of Cups. So the result of this scenario is going to actually free you in a sense because you're going to be able to have the ability to make several choices. Now, this may be letting go of a relationship or a particular situation, or you might have to look at it from a different perspective. But whatever it does, it's going to then leave you options in love. So let's clarify some of these cards and see if we can get this story to make some sense. Okay, so you've got the Page of Swords. Sorry guys, just itchy eye. Okay, so you've got the Page of Swords coming up, clarifying this Nine of Wands, clarifying this Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely some kind of communication, possibly online. There's some spying going on. Either you could be spying on somebody or they could be spying on you. But it's being done in order to then, if you're the one that's spying, you're doing it to see whether or not this battle that you're fighting is going into your favor. Or if somebody is spying on you, again, they're wanting to see how well you're doing in this thing that you're trying to achieve. It could also not be spying. It could also be some sort of communication. But whatever it is, there's going to be a truth. It's going to bring truth. It's going to bring a big understanding of truth. Now, what's going on here with justice? Why have we got justice? You've got hope with the Star card. Okay, so something's going to work out to your favor. Something that was unjust will be, and it gives you a lot of hope. It gives you hope for whatever reason. But at the same time, rabbits, there's still a reflection. There's a regret over past. Now, it may not necessarily mean that you've done something wrong in a relationship. You could very well just be regretting why things didn't turn out the way they did. However, with all five of Cups cards, doesn't matter which tarot, the evidence symbol is always 3 cups down, 2 up. And rabbits, that tells me that, yeah, that's where your hope's coming from. There's still chance. There's still opportunity. The Ace of Swords, clarifying that card. Truth being told, truth coming out, truth being enlightened. That there may still be a chance for something to turn out, maybe not the way you want it to, but something can turn out positive in that past situation that you're reflecting on. Okay, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So, I think, rabbits, that you might be juggling things, making choices in order to achieve a more committed phase, either in a relationship, a new relationship, or if you're single, you're trying to juggle things to sort out some kind of stability in your life to be open to the next phase, to a deeper commitment. Well, like I said, after that comes a very difficult situation, a very difficult choice that needs to be made. And you're not going to make it very lightly. You're definitely going to reflect on it. And I think it might be a choice in love, because you've got the King of Cups and you've got the Four of Swords. So there may very well be a choice in love that you need to make, that you're reflecting on. And either way doesn't make you happy. Either way isn't easy. Oh, wow. Okay. You've got the Wheel of Fortune clarifying this not seeing eye to eye. I think because you're going to find it so difficult to make a choice in relation to something, this is particularly for people who are in relationships or starting to see someone or whatever it may be. Because you're finding it difficult to make this choice, rabbits, it's going to give you stress. And that stress is, like I said, going to cause arguments and conflict. But those arguments and conflict are needed, because it might not even be a full blown out fight. It might just be a conversation, people not seeing eye to eye. But what that's going to bring you is a change. Yeah, wow. It's going to bring you a change in fortune. It's going to bring a new life cycle. You've got the Wheel of Fortune clarifying that Five of Swords. You also have the Nine of Cups and you have the Nine of Swords. 2 nines, rabbits, 2 nines. So here we have all your wishes coming true, the things that you dream about, the things that you hope for, the things that you desire. And perhaps it's a time of thinking about what are those things, because the things that I thought I wanted aren't going to work out the way that I want them to, because the Nine of Swords has you up at night. It's almost like a night and day thing. The Nine of Swords has you up at night, stressed, upset, worried, having nightmares, concerned about this new change coming in. And yet, and it's not necessarily at night, but you know, it has you thinking at a time when you're quiet. But then during a time when you're busy and you're feeling positive about the situation, you're like, well, this gives me the opportunity to make happy whatever things that I need in my life to make me happy. So there's definitely some conflict there within yourself with this change that's coming about. But like I said, at the end, rabbits, it brings you options in love. Five of Swords again. Perhaps options that you don't want. Again, not seeing eye to eye. Maybe not seeing eye to eye within yourself. It's like something positive is coming, but it's coming from something pretty hard to handle. So you can't really, you're going to find it a little difficult to take it in a positive way. Yeah, you're dealing with an ending. You're definitely dealing with an ending because you've got death, all right? So you're dealing with an ending and you just can't get your head around it. It's perhaps something that you didn't want to end. Now, you might not necessarily be ending a relationship, but you're definitely ending some sort of stress in a relationship that didn't work out for you the way you wanted it to. And that's why you're not grasping the whole picture and seeing that there's some really positive that's coming out of this. There's an opportunity for you to find happiness. I mean, it's attainable. The Nine of Cups came out on this card. It's attainable for you. I think you're going to let go of something, but emotionally you won't have let go. Three of Cups. Okay, Three of Cups, we can look at it in two ways, rabbits. Three of Cups is either a three-party situation that you can't get your head around. Perhaps somebody that you're interested in is moving on to someone else. Or it can also mean you making the effort to get out there, to be social, to meet people, to look for different avenues, to find different experiences that could make you happy and meet different people. Yet inside, you're still not dealing with something that's going to end. And that's probably why this was such a difficult decision for you to make, because either way you look at it, this situation wasn't going to go the way you wanted it to. So there is definitely a tough choice to make. Yeah. But in the end, it seems that it's the best thing to do. And in the end, you know, Chariot, you're going to get back control and you're going to move on and you're going to not let this situation affect you. Beautiful. The Lovers. When you finally let go You'll be open to joy and happiness and what you really need in your life to make you happy. Possibly a new love coming through, and that new love could be long-term, could be really lovely. Now, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to let go of a relationship. You may be. But you're letting go of something. Even if you choose not to let go of the relationship, you're letting go of something that's not serving the relationship. And if you're a single person, you're letting go of an idea. You're letting go of a notion that wasn't working for you. And you're going to realize that that's just not the right way to go. Even though you think this is, it's not. And you're going to realize that. Okay, let's look at these Chinese Zodiac cards clearer to give you some sort of help. So, the elements that you could be dealing with during all of this. Earth. Interesting. Very interesting. So you could have earth as your element to your sign. You could be an earth rabbit, or you could be dealing with somebody that has an earth element in their animal sign. With earth, you're looking at somebody who is very stable, very supportive, very sensitive to their environment around them. They're good at reasoning things, and they're good at handling disputes. They're good at which is a really good thing, because, like I said, you're not going to see eye to eye with somebody about something, but this person is very good at handling that. There's somebody that doesn't like to be pressured, and they could very well possibly be on the side of conservative at times. But they're a very spiritual person. Again, this could be you. And they prove themselves by the actions they use rather than the words they speak. They show you what they mean. They can also be a bit of a drama queen. But either this is you or somebody that you're dealing with in your life, or you will be in relation to this situation. The atmosphere that will best assist you in this situation. You've got storm. I don't know. I guess maybe because this is a situation that needs to be spoken about. I think the significance of storm means that, this is going to blow to a head so that it can then calm down. Or it could also very well be literally a time where you're having this discussion with somebody on a very stormy, rainy day. But there's definitely something in relation to a storm, be it a physical storm or an emotional storm, that's going to be very significant to this change. Now, here we have season. Now, of course, like I said, this reading is for mid-September through to mid-October. But when we speak about seasons, we could speak about, it doesn't necessarily have to be in that season. It could be something that makes, like whatever's happening now comes to light within that season. Summer, very interesting, because we're finishing summer in one part of the world and we're starting summer in another part of the world. You got summer, which means something very significantly is going to be changing over this time. The behavior that you need to either be aware of or adapt to handle this situation. We have anxious, aggressive. So, obviously, being anxious or being aggressive, that is so going to melt on my table. Anyway, sorry. Being anxious or aggressive is not going to help this situation out for you, rabbits. Be aware of your aggression, and be aware of the aggression and anxiety in others, and If you're aware of it, you'll be able to handle the situation a lot easier. Health issues that you need to be aware of over this half month to half month. Stomach. Okay. Stomach is what you got for health. So, yes, be aware that any anxieties or stress may actually physically affect your stomach. And be careful. Be very careful. Stomach can bring a lot of trouble. Stomach ulcers, believe me, I know. Be careful with what you eat, how you eat. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're eating regularly. Make sure you're putting good things into your stomach. A color. Now, colors and tastes, which are the last two cards I'm going to bring up. Colors and tastes, these are, your visionary sense, your sense of taste. I'm surprised there isn't a card for sound, but your senses trigger memories, they trigger thoughts, and they trigger ideas. So the color that's going to be most significant to this reading is, I'm going to pick that one. White. White can mean a number of things. But very, very clearly, white reflects purity, reflects truth, reflects facing the truth, reflects innocence. This is a very important color for this. And it may not make sense right now, but it will make sense later as your reading unfolds, if it's resonating with you. And taste, sweet. So something about sweet is going to be very influential. The taste of sweet is going to be influential somehow in this. Take it as it resonates, guys. Okay, so I'm just experimenting with these cards. I've used them on some readings and some I haven't. They are beautiful. They're called Water Crystal Oracle cards. And they were made by Dr. Masaru Emoto. And I'd like to throw one down for this particular reading to get some sort of insight or advice overall. And the first card that came out was Prayer and Spirit. Wow. Okay. And they're both power cards. Prayer and Spirit. Now let me see if there's anything in the book. I do have my own opinion on those cards. I do definitely think that it is a time, especially with such a difficult decision to make, it's a time to look within, and it's a time, if there is someone that you believe in the higher powers, be it angels, be it the universe, be it God, Buddha, whoever, it's a time to sit back, reflect, talk, and send out to the universe what it is that you desire, whether it be clarity, whether it be peace. But it's going to be a time where you need to look within the spiritual realm that you believe, of what you believe. And if you don't believe, perhaps to try and believe and pray. So, prayer and spirit. Let's have a quick look. Cards of power. Okay, so they've just got the cards listed down. And it says here about them in general. It is important that we treat water with respect and that we work with all energies in a respectful way. Okay, yeah. If you choose one of the following words of power to amplify or honor something in your life, be sure to do so in an attitude of humility and gratitude. The vibrational aspect of a word impart physical effects. Well, very much so. Choose a card that has a meaning for you. Well, I chose them for you, Rabbit. It may be something you want to increase in your life or something you want to honor and better understand. There you go. prayer and spirituality may play a very significant role in your life this month. And it may be being presented that way because it is a time where, you know, there are one last tribulation that you need to get through, and you need to look to faith and hope to make that manifest in your life. So prayer and spirit, remember those words through mid-September through to mid-October. All right, you guys, that's what I've got for you, my beautiful bunny rabbits. Have a great month, and I'll be seeing you at the end of the month with the normal horoscope readings. For private emails, email me at madamoturo@hotmail.com. I hope you enjoyed this new segment. Leave me some comments and let me know what you guys think. I wish you much love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.